he said to me, and I passed the encouraging words to our Elder Robinson when I called her today, which is on Sunday, November 10th. And I told her, I'm going to encourage you just like the Lord encouraged me. And he spoke to me when I was in the shelter room by myself. Yeah, my family was all around. They each was in their own rooms. I was in Danielle's room because my husband was making me feel even more sick. So I had to leave the room because he was trying to work me to death. I was not feeling well. I was lightheaded and all that stuff. I didn't have no aches and pain. This is before COVID came out. But I just felt like overtired, overwhelmed. And he would send the kids over to me and say, Grandpa wants you. And I'd be like, what he want? I said, go back and ask him what he want. Come back. He want to see you. He said, come right now. So I get up and go. And when I get to his room, he just standing there looking at me. He's sitting there looking at me. I said, Tracy, what you want? Where you at? What you doing? Tracy, I'm over there at Daniel's room. So you just not going to feed me? So I would just stand there and look at him. You just ain't going to feed me? You just going to leave me here and let me starve? Oh, some kind of wife you is. And sometimes he would throw in there, and you're supposed to be serving God. God wouldn't be so happy with you if he knew what you was doing. I said, excuse you, he know what I'm doing. And I'm sure he is happy. No, he ain't. So I would just stand there and look at him. Right? Or should I say, I would go and sit down because I was like too tired to stand up. And when he started going off and riffing off at the mouth like that, I would get him, put my finger up, be like, I'm leaving. But you know what I would do? I would go over there and I'll talk to the Lord. I said, Lord, you gotta give me strength, And I sit down, don't feel like it, and I say to the Lord, I say, Lord, you gotta give me strength to go down here and get this food for this family. And mind you, everybody else was there. But I was the one. They were so relying on me to do it. So I put my little slippers on, fix my little hair up or whatever, and I went on down the steps. I went on the elevator. I get down there, and the people in the office look at me. Miss Jordan, why are you down here? I'll be like, it's my husband want to eat. Well, he can come down here and get his food. Now, see, I didn't have to tell him nothing. They would see my husband getting on that elevator, going downstairs to go stand outside and get him a cigarette, or walk across the street, the big old hillside street, to the gas station to go get him whatever he want to get. They be like, he can come down here and get his food, Miss Jordan. If he need help heating it up, we'll help him. You need to rest. Oh, how dare. And everybody would just jump up from their seats and go, give me the bag, Miss Jordan. And they'll go and they'll put the stuff in. And they'll be like, because it was 7 people in the family, so they would have to give me 7 foods. And they be like, Miss Jordan, you can leave this here, and when your daughter come in, I see your daughter, she can bring it upstairs. I said, no, I gotta take his food. Well, take his food, Miss Jordan, and I be like, let me just take it all at one time. All right, Miss Jordan. Say, them kids don't realize they got a very good mother. They be like, the mothers I see in this shelter, these kids would be lucky to get any food. Right? And they would say, you sure you can carry? I said, yeah, I got it. So I would just take my time. To be honest, I didn't have it, but I was going to tell them. Because this is what I was thinking. That's my family. I got to take care of my family. This is before the Lord told me, you do all you can do, and I'll take care of the rest. This is before he told me this. And I went and got that food, went upstairs, sat down, didn't tell him nothing, and went over, took the bag over to his house, to our room. It was really our room. Took it over there to our room and put what he wanted, put his amount inside, because sometimes they would give me extra, his amount in the refrigerator. And then I would ask him, I said, can you heat it up? I mean, you hungry now? No. I said, well, I'm going to fix it so you'll have it. No, you just come back over. No, Tracy, I'm going to fix it now because I don't feel like coming back over here later on. I'm going over there to rest. So I would fix. He suck his teeth. I said, well, you can suck it all you want. This is what I'm going to do. And sometimes he wouldn't even eat purposely so that he could fuss with me. Have the kids come over there talking about he's starving. And when I go look in the refrigerator, the food is still in there. Because he's not how he is now. He wasn't that way back then. All he had to do was just lean over and press the button on the microwave. It's like I said, and I'm not the only one that would see him, he would go down there and get his cigarettes. Get on that elevator and go to the gas station or walk around. You know how many times he got lost and fell out in the street somewhere? Go and look for some cigarettes. Sometimes he just take off. I don't even know where he is. Not because his mind wasn't right. His mind was right. But he didn't know his sense of direction because he don't know nothing about New York, Brooklyn, Queens, more or less than where we was. But I would just go right on. Sick as I was. Finally, I couldn't go. I couldn't do it no more. I had to stay in the bed. I had to rest. And just like I said, I wasn't sick, like sickly, deadly sick. My body just needed a rest. Years and years of frustration and humiliation and carrying stuff on my shoulder, not literally, but mentally. It took a toll on me. So the being evicted from my home came at the right place. Because I would have never been able to rest like I did in that shelter. In my house. I would have never been able to rest. And I had to go through all that so I can be in my house right now. And be like, everybody gonna take care of themselves. Now, even though I came here and I kind of went through some ordeals, but let me tell you something, God, when he said, I'm the God that healeth thee, when he said, you do all you can for you, for your body, because you only get one and I'll do the rest, he ain't tell no lie. He did just that. He did just that. And I had nothing to worry about. So, going back to Elder Robinson, and I told her, I said, with that being said, I got to encourage you with that. The Lord told me that, and I want to encourage you. You live once, you do all you can. No, you only got one body. God said you only got one body, so you take care what you can take care of, and you let him do the rest. And God knew your faithfulness. God saw your faithfulness. God knew how you felt about him, what you wanted from him, what he asked you to do, you did it, and now you're reaping the rewards. Yeah, you may be going through this ordeal right now, but he's going to bring you through it. Don't think about the age of being 80 years old. 80 is a number to God. It's not even a number. Because he said 1,000 years is like but one day with him. So it's not even a number with him. I'm believing that he only put those numbers there for our well-being, so that we can get an understanding of how he looks at time, which he don't look at it. It's just a day to him. We waking up. He don't never sleep. So the day where days is for us and hours is for us and minutes is for us and seconds is for us, those seconds is a million trigger seconds to him. Whereas a million trigger seconds to us that we live to see is 1 minute to him. So we ain't got to worry about all that. And he had to let me know, because I was petrol of doctors. And I'm slowly, surely getting over it. But I was petrol of them. I'm slowly getting to the point where I can go to the doctor and relax a bit. But I get there sometimes, my panic attack takes over me. And I go into these panics. Right? But he's in charge of the unknown. And he let me know, listen, I'm taking care of you, so you let these doctors take care of you. Because I'm giving them the knowledge. You didn't know nothing about this doctor. You know nothing about no eye doctor. Dr. Pizzicano, however you say it. I ain't know nothing about him when I was in California when I'm 17, 16. I ain't never thought that my eyes would be to a point where I gotta go meet a surgeon. Never thought I'd be having surgery on my eye. Lord Jesus, never thought about that. But God knew it. So he had that gentleman be born into a family that was going to enforce him to go and go to Harvard and go to the different eye schools and learn more and more. But here's the catch. He had to go and learn extra. And while he was doing it, he probably was telling his friend, I don't know why, they probably were saying to him, why are you so interested in that type of tool and what that tool can do and what it's for? And he probably said, I don't know, but it's very interesting to me. But he had to learn about that tool and learn what to do with that tool, because God's child was going to go and come to his office and he would have to take care of her. And God only puts us in the way of the best. Think about the word that says he makes your enemies your footstool. So people that's bothering you, saying all manner of things against you, scandalizing your name, talking about you in the corner, planning stuff, plotting things, they're gonna become your footstool. Don't you worry about it. You just keep serving God. And those same people that went in the corner against you gonna come to you and gonna serve you. And gonna be asking, what must I do to be saved? And they supposed to be higher and saved than you. All the way on the mountaintop. They already in their mansion. Even though they down here sitting next to you, they in their mansion already. You ain't getting there. I'm already there. I got golds and silver, and they ain't wearing nothing. Every now and then they may throw on a pearl. But other than that, hey, I ain't wearing no jewelry. I ain't doing this. But yet and still, they going in their mansion. The mansion's going to be paid with gold. So why not start down here? Why not start wearing all that gold down here? I'm stopped. So anyway. So that's what happened. So I told her that, and she was like, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so nothing. Okay, so we got that one. Hold that one. May 10th, right? Yeah.